Wicklow, a sleepy seaside town known more for its sailing than its football. But here is where former MLS Cup champion Danny Earls calls home. Danny started playing for his local team Wicklow Rovers before a journeyman-like career saw him end up as an MLS Cup champion. Now back in the Garden County, we caught up with Danny at his boyhood club to talk about his footballing career, which started at Aston Villa, and his love of art.
There was no word or anything that I would get that, but I thought, you know what, maybe I'm playing well enough to get maybe even a sniff, get on the bench, get in the squad, just sit in the stands and watch the game. I thought maybe there's something like that, and there wasn't, unfortunately, and that kind of derailed me a little bit. But before that, everything leading up to that was phenomenal. Genuinely, you'd think about, I wouldn't say best times of your life, but great times, yeah.
Danny's time at Aston Villa fizzled out in the end, but after a move across the Atlantic, the Wicklow native found himself in a whole new footballing world. He eventually ended up at MLS outfit Colorado Rapids and squared up against the likes of David Beckham. Earl's ultimate triumph, however, was his MLS Cup glory.
The high point of my career, you know what I mean? It was weird. You kind of think when you're that age, I think I was 23 when I won it, you think you're invincible, you're going to win 10 more, you know what I mean? So looking back, you think, oh yeah, I wish I had have maybe enjoyed it a little bit more. You probably always hear that the likes of a Roy Keane saying he probably could have enjoyed things a little bit more.
Earls only ever played for a total of 3 clubs in his career. After a stint in the second tier of American football came to an end, the Wicklow native was forced to return home due to external factors. Insisting he isn't retired from football, however, Earls said he hopes to return to the professional scene in the near future.
It was a strange one. As of now, like, I'm still not quote unquote retired, to be fair. Yeah, it's like I'm at the moment.
Earls uses his newfound free time to pursue his passion of art. Extremely talented, he designed the front cover of the match programme for John O'Shea's last international game. Earls hopes to one day become a full-time comic book artist.
I'm definitely into pursuing it, like 100%. The goal was always to be synced up as I retire from football to be full-time in art, you know what I mean? Like, and it's going to be hard to do that for sure. It's such a competitive field. You think football's competitive, art is doubly competitive. 12 hours to pencil, because I'm not at the stage as some other artists. I'd like to talk about, like Will Sliney. He'd probably crank this out in 6 hours, but I'm not at that stage now, you know what I mean? To get this, for me, it takes a little bit longer because I'm not as proficient as other artists, as professional artists, you know. So probably 10 hours to pencil, maybe 10 hours to ink as well. So this is probably with every page, you know.
Combined with his professional footballing career, there's no doubt Earls is a colourful character. Asked if he was eager to escape Wicklow and return to America, Earls was insistent he loved his hometown.
Great, I love Wicklow. I've always loved Wicklow. Yeah, every time I come home, when I was in England, I was back across here nearly every weekend, to be fair. I love it. It's a lovely place. We live out there by the head and stuff as well, so I'd be running out there, lovely views every morning, so can't complain. People are great, food's great, my mum does the cooking, so it's lovely.
Earl's passion for art was clear, and left little doubt he'd someday realise his comic book dream. After the American dream and comic book artistry, Earls will certainly be able to look back on a colourful career. Luke Redmond and James Nolan reporting.